Hi, John Landstrom at Blue Moon Cycle. Let me show you some bikes out here in the war room. I'm going to start with this Condor. It's a Swiss Army motorcycle, 1953. The Swiss were independent, so they had to make all the bikes in Switzerland, and this is made by the Condor company. I really like it. It's got huge drum brakes, a Pose twin engine, shaft drive. On the back you see a basket. That's for carrying carrier pigeons. Had this bike for 20 years and I love it. Here's another Swiss Army motorcycle. This is the Condor A680 V-twin. They made them in 1947 and 1948. Pretty rare bike, really high quality. Do a quick walk around. Okay. Over here we have the Indian 841. This Indian was experimental model. Army asked them to produce 1,000 of them for testing. It's a shaft drive V-twin. It's a little bit like a Moto Guzzi, but this was before Moto Guzzi invented a V-twin, so Indian was actually first. Harley made an XA, which we're going to show you in a little bit. That was their experimental prototype. Over here we have the Indian Scout. This is a 1939 Scout. High quality restoration, and these bikes were a pleasure to drive. 750cc. They competed with the Harley 45 for military contracts, although the Harley made 4 times as many as Indian did. Check this out. This is our BMW R75M. This bike was BMW or Germany's answer to the Jeep. This was a light transport bike for carrying soldiers to the front, and this has 2-wheel drive. It's an MG34 machine gun, motorcycle shaft drive, a Pose twin overhead valve, 750cc. This bike was restored probably 30 years ago. It runs like a champ, and this is a bike I enjoy taking out whenever we get a snow here in Atlanta. Over here we have a Cushman. This was a military airborne bike. They dropped these from airplanes with parachutes, so the soldiers would have something to ride when they landed in the field with the parachute. And this Cushman has a very rare hand-built trailer that was made at Fort Bragg right here in Georgia. And the trailer is hooked to the Cushman. Really nice rig, and something that you don't see very often. Here we have a Triumph. This is English Army, and this Triumph is from the early 50s. It's a parallel twin side valve. This bike is original paint, unrestored, excellent shape, and total mileage is 555 miles.